13 miles, a loaf of bread, and a swarm of bees. Hello. For those that don't know me, I'm Tom Studer, a senior manager in product design. I wanted to take a moment today to talk to you about my management philosophy and areas of growth I would like to pursue here at our company. I'm hoping that you can assist me here. But first, a little bit about my background and for those that do not know me. Throughout my childhood, I had a terrible fear of wasps and bees. Honestly, any type of flying venomous syringe got me running the other direction. I had no real reason to fear, for to my knowledge, even today, I don't believe I've ever been stung, but that was until really recently. In the spring of 2019, I took a deep dive into beekeeping. Now let's pause for a bit. So, how does beekeeping connect to me as a manager here? How does it relate, you ask? Well, we have some very wicked challenges here in retail. We face market uncertainties, customer challenges, technological hurdles, and the need to stay focused on our priorities. Bees taught me a lot about all of that. For bees work together, as so should we, to stay focused on our objectives. Bees taught me courage, focus, and patience. The fear I had as a child was immediately diminished when I first picked up a frame of nearly 1,500 humming buzzing bees. This took a lot of courage to face my fear, to learn about an important pollinator that helps support the 80% of the fresh food supply around us. Nearly all of the fresh and packaged goods we sell here in our stores and online. Beekeeping has strengthened me to face many fierce, often tough situations here at the office. I mean, would you rather stick your hands in a beehive or have that conversation with a stakeholder, peer, or client that doesn't seem to have value in the contributions of the work? With bees, I have grown patience, whether that be in the middle of tough conversations or with other challenges faced with my team or those using our applications. Bees have helped me become a more patient and courageous leader. Bees are actually part of why I'm standing in front of you today to ask for your help. Now, I have a few other hobbies, but one I'd like to speak of to its impact on me is sourdough bread baking. Sourdough bread baking is, in short, a lengthy process. To put it in perspective, with traditional yeasted white bread, you could add a pinch of yeast to some flour, salt, and water, and within a few hours, you are ready to bake a decent slice or loaf of bread. Sourdough, on the other hand, needs attention, takes trial and error, and for the best pleasing, crusty, chewy bites, takes time and patience, sometimes up to 36 hours of patience. Our work in product design is no different, really. We need to understand what we want to make, the qualities we want in our product, and how we want our customers to feel when they engage with us. Sourdough bread to me is a crispy, chewy, tasty analogy for what we do and the process by which we need to take when we want to make something great. For many months, nearly a year in fact, when I first started baking, I failed a lot. At baking sourdough bread. There's nothing more defeating like spending hours of kneading dough only pull out a hot, dense doorstop disc of what you could still technically classify as bread. I learned patience and persistence, and especially the process of test and learn through baking bread. What if I added more water? What if I tried different salts or different types of flour? All modifications of the original recipe. Only now, much, much better, and more pleasing to those who eat it. I wish I had a slice for you today. Today, I would like to request training to help me be a better product designer, as well as experiences in product management. One area specifically is support towards gaining certification in UX leadership. Certification courses, like bread, will help me develop and hone my skills to develop, better bread, experiences for our customers. Developing dough and perfecting a loaf of bread is a fun and challenging endeavor. However, I believe we need to always find ways to keep working on ourselves. I talked briefly about facing my fears with beekeeping, but how else can we become a better person? How Can we develop our teams to set higher goals and achieve them? Well, over the past 9 months, I've really taken this to heart and in stride. Literally. I'm currently training for my first half marathon. This is an audacious goal of mine, as I have not had a daily or weekly, let alone any workout plan in the past decade. Running has changed all of that. Running has changed many aspects of my work-life balance. It helps me take a moment to step away, to become more self-aware, to be more mindful, help me get unstuck on challenges, help me strive for new goals and to reach them. Running has made me think a lot about becoming a better person and a better manager. Running long distances in my mind is not unlike running a team. Like my weekly training plan, every quarter we set team and personal OKRs. These goals are based on improving performance and hitting our metrics, improving the customer experience essentially. There are times I have stumbled and lagged or got off track. Our teams often do too, but with diligence and persistence and maintaining focus in our priorities and our focus on the goals, we end up reaching those objectives and hit those goals. Similar to my fitness coach guiding me on my path as a manager, I encourage my team members to set aspirational and achievable goals with themselves and with their team, and to work toward their career aspirations. I, in front of you today, now ask for an executive coach to help me further chart my own career path. Like perfecting the perfect loaf of bread, facing courageous challenges, and running that extra mile, I am seeking new challenges and guidance to help me grow in my career. I have set a personal goal to become a group manager. My ask today is seeking opportunities for leadership training within the business-minded mentorship and experiences to aid in on-the-job training towards UX and product management. So first, I'd like to thank you for your time and consideration, and I'm hoping that this talk has shed some light on me, my passions, and drive to become a better leader. I thank you for your support, and I especially thank you again for your time.